are here to have our weekly dinner at Sin Hai Ting Seafood, right? Sin Hai Ting Seafood is a very famous seafood restaurant in in Chai Park, Butterworth. It has been here for many years. I think I've been coming here regularly since 1996, and I'm very sure prior to that it actually existed. And this place is very famous for its tasty seafood, and the prices are quite reasonable. This place is slightly more expensive than the others, but the taste will justify the price range, right? So let us go into this place and take a look. So this is actually how the restaurant inner looks like. Okay, and then you can see there's a lot of menu on the wall itself. Okay. This place is amazing. There are other patrons, so we are not going to shoot them, right? But regularly we've been coming here for many years, and this is my family all looking at the menu, trying to figure out what they want to have for dinner. But I will bet you at the end we will order the same thing over and over again. Normally is fully packed if you come a bit earlier, right? The time now is close to 9 o'clock, and because it is 9 o'clock, the place seems a bit empty. Okay, we can take a look. There's just another table which is occupied, and then there is another table upstairs. I mean, there is another section upstairs. I don't think there are people there as well. This is already 9 p.m. But if you come around 7 p.m, you are finished. Okay, the place will be fully packed, even on a Sunday night like this. Normally if you come on Saturday night, you have to wait actually for your turn, because the place will be jam-packed to the brim, right? And then there could be even people waiting for the place in a queue outside. So this is a very interesting restaurant where you have all kind of things. Okay, unfortunately you can't see the food being prepared, but trying to enjoy the food. I mean, we are waiting for the food, right? Food hasn't arrived yet, and it is 5 to 10 minutes already patiently waiting for the food. So let's see how the food tastes today, and today I will actually show you some of the pictures of what they have ordered, right? And then we can take it from there, see how's the taste today. But I can tell you, in my life, I think I have come to Sin Hai Ting at least 10 to 20 times a year. So that is since 1996. So since 1996 I've been coming here. So this is very well-known place, not only for me, for all my friends and my family. I even guests from overseas that come, I actually bring them here to Sin Hai Ting to have their meals, right? So this place is synonymous with the growth and the aging of my life. I've been coming here since I was like maybe 24, 25. So it's a weekly affair. Almost every other week I used to be here. So that's why I'm saying it's like 20 times a year I used to come here, right? Only in the recent 2 years since the MCO started, it's a bit less. Okay, since the MCO started, it's a bit less. Maybe we have reduced maybe to come once a month or 2 months once. But prior to this, it has been almost a bi-weekly affair, right? We used to come here quite often. Besides Hai Ting Seafood, which I talked about in my other video, if you recall the other video, right? This restaurant, Sin Hai Ting Seafood, is my next go-to restaurant, okay, to have my weekly or even multiple times a week Chinese food for dinner. Okay, so you'll be wondering, my family, do we actually eat out a lot? I think without saying, right, maybe 4 to 5 times a week, or maybe 3 to 4 times a week, we do eat out. Okay, because our schedule is such that we can hardly find the same time, so we normally go out for dinner a bit late, around 9 o'clock, 9:30, sometimes even 10 o'clock. And then the best places to eat are always these Chinese seafood restaurants, right? So arrived, right? Let me just show you where this place is in Chaling Park, right? So this is in the main road itself of Chaling Park. As soon as you come in, okay, Chaling Park, you will see Hong Leong Bank, right? The shops next door are closing down, so that's why they are pulling down their shutters, right? Okay, but there's Hong Leong Bank there, right? Let me see whether I can zoom in to Hong Leong Bank for you. Okay, this is Hong Leong Bank. And then beside this area is other shops, and then when you come over this area here, you will see Sin Hai Ting restaurant, right? It's beside a clinic Wong, and this place has seen so much of changes over the years, right? There's a clinic Kes Wong, and then there is Sin Hai Ting Seafood, and the shop next door is actually pretty new. I haven't come here for some time, and I'm surprised that this has already become a electric shop. It used to be a wedding reception business, right? There was a very big wedding hall here, but suddenly now it has become an electric shop, and they are just pulling down the shutters for today. So at the distance here, you can see Pearl View Hotel. Okay, Pearl View Hotel is nearby here. Right, this that corner, that tall building is actually Pearl View. Okay, I have overshoot my camera. Okay, this is Pearl View, and pretty much Hong Leong Bank is nearby here, right? And from the road, this is actually how the place looks like. Sin Hai Ting Seafood. Okay, very glamorous looking display. They have a VIP room upstairs, as I mentioned, right? I think easily you can sit about 50 to 60 people upstairs, but we hardly go upstairs because the echo sound is quite strong there, because it's an enclosed area. Then when the patrons are talking, the sound actually bounces off the walls, so we don't quite like that, right? We like to eat in silence, in peace, relative peace. So that's why we hardly go up to the VIP room, right? But besides that, there's nothing much to complain about this place. Okay, our food has arrived. This is a shark fin crab meat soup, right? They call it shark fin crab meat, but basically it's full of crab meat. We like to have this soup. This is supposed to serve for 4 people, so easily I think every person can have 3 to 3.5 rounds of this serving. This is lemon chicken. The lemon chicken here is out of the planet. It's quite tasty. You can see the ingredients are actually quite plentiful. Okay, a lot of chili, a lot of lemon. Okay, they don't skimp on the lemon juice on this. This is another famous dish, which is also our favorite, which is kerabu. Right, this is made up of vegetables, mango, onions, anchovies. Okay, this goes well with almost any type of seafood. This is claypot tahu. You can see it's not supposed to be sizzling, but it's so hot and almost at a boil. I think they just prepare it there, right? This is made up of tofu and some mushrooms and carrots and so on. Also goes very well with any type of seafood. Take a look. This is our fish. This is ikan tiga rasa. This is bawang goreng tiga rasa, right? And the fish is amazing. Okay, you can see full of ingredients: chili, onion, okay, green chili and onion, and ginger and garlic. Okay, so this has a sour, spicy taste to it. Okay, this is just the flesh of the fish here. Alright. even start eating yet, but I can tell you the food is tasty. So when you're in Butterworth, right, you want to have some good seafood, very clean place, very nice place. Come over to Sin Hai Ting Seafood. Okay, you will enjoy the experience here. And the place is actually very clean. There's no cats or dogs running around, right? It's air-conditioned restaurant, so it is quite it's a good place to be. It's a good place to enjoy your meal. Okay guys, this is the bill for our side. Okay, we can see shark fin soup is the most expensive one here, right? It's 60 bucks. And then clay pot bean curd is 20 bucks. Lemon chicken is 20 bucks, which is very reasonable. Kerabu, okay, is about 16 ringgit. And then we have some drinks. And then the 3 flavor fish is about 52 bucks. So overall the bill is about 188 bucks. I think this meal for today is actually a bit too much for 4 people. In fact, we were struggling to finish the shark fin soup, right? If we didn't have the shark fin soup, the bill would have been about 120, which is actually very reasonable for current times and in Butterworth, right? So this is a very good price point for very tasty seafood dinner, right? So that's all from us today.